came back from a run, from a walk, from cycling, and you wanted to stretch. So I'm going to offer you a very quick and effective flow to open up your hips, to stretch out your thighs, your inner thighs, your calves. So I'm going to show this as a stretching routine. So we're going to hold each position for 5 breaths, but you can do it as a warm-up. So if you just move from one movement to the other, you're just going to open up your body and you're going to get ready for your cardiovascular activity. You can also use this before our burn flow. So if you feel you need to open up the hips and to stretch those calves before you start, go ahead. It's not essential. It's something that you might feel it's good for you, especially if your hips are very tight. So let's get started. I'm going to take you into a side position first, and I'm going to ask you to step your right leg forward. It's a natural step forward. I'm not going into a lunge position. All right, I'm going to bend the right knee, the forward knee, and I'm going to scoop the abdomen, lengthen the tailbone between my legs. So I'm already here doing what we call a posterior tilt, pulling the belly, lengthening the tailbone between your legs. Feel the length of the hip flexors on your left side. So you should be feeling it, a little bit of a sensation here. Okay, if you can't really get that left bum cheek to activate, squeeze the bum cheek, you'll feel the hip flexors. Now you're going to lengthen the left arm up over your head and you're going to take it to the side. There's a little bit of a stretch to the side. Breathing into the belly and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Come back up. And now we're going to stretch the front knee, bending the back leg. And I'm leaning into my back leg. So you can see I can lift my front leg up. I'm not in the middle. I'm right at the back. Keeping my back in neutral position, straight back, pulling my abdomen in. And I'm lengthening the tailbone backwards in a straight line position. I'm coming as forward as I can. Okay, as you can tolerate. So think about that. You should be feeling it in your front leg. So there is a stretch at the back of the right thigh. Take a breath in and a breath out. You can also place your hands on your thighs, but don't collapse like this. Keep lengthening the crown of the head forward, tailbone back. What I'm thinking about here, keep breathing into that belly, is lengthening the tailbone and the sitting bones up and back towards the sky. So really get that length. Don't lock that forward knee. You can soften the knee a little bit if you need to. It's really about the pelvis position. Also, what can help you is to bring those hip bones, those prominent bones at the front of the hips, towards your thighs. So your belly wants to touch the thighs. It's not my chest that wants to touch the thighs. And then I'm coming towards you. So turn around to me. And you're going to bend one knee. Make sure your knee is over your midfoot, second to third toes. And the left. So we're doing some inner thigh stretches, and you can see my knees are pointing to you. Don't take them out to the side. I want your knees to point to me as well. If you can't feel the stretch, you see I'm doing more of a warm-up here, and then I'm going to hold the position. If you can't feel the stretch, you have to go lower. Okay, even put your hands, maybe the tip of your fingers or the palms if you can, all the way to the floor. And then go to the other side. And you can stay here for about 5, even 10 breaths if you're really feeling that stretch on the inner thigh. Go as deep as you can tolerate. There's no right or wrong here, okay? And if I'm just before my walk, I might be doing this just to get my hips to open. And I want your belly button to go a little bit in rotation towards the forward knee, the one that you're going towards, yeah? So your hips are moving naturally. Okay, and then from here, I'm going to stand tall, taking my right foot over my left knee. Whew, a little bit of balance. And then you're going to sit down. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. So I'm just doing 2 breaths here, but you can stay here for longer. 5 to 10 breaths. Let's do the other side. We're going to take our left leg forward, bending the forward knee, keeping the back leg straight. And remember, squeeze the bum cheek on the right side, locked in space. I'm not turning to you. My right hip bone is forward, left hip back. And now from here, just by tilting the pelvis as much as I can, I start to feel. Now to intensify this, take the right arm up, inhale. Exhale, turn towards the left, open the right ribs. Breathe, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Relax the right shoulder, inhale. Exhale, breathe into that belly. Keep thinking about that rotation, that tilt in the hips. Exhale, pull the abdomen in, squeeze the bum cheek on the right side. Good, and now come back and release the arm. Stretch the front leg, bend the back knee, right knee. And now keep the back long, feel like you popping your bottom back. And now straight forward. One, remember not to lock the forward knee. If you have a tendency to do that, release the knee a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, really try to even lengthen that front knee. So you activating your thigh on the left side. It will help you open that back thigh on the left side, the hamstring on the left. Inhale. Exhale. So you can see I'm staying here for 5 breaths. Inhale, exhale, and then come back up. And now you're going to turn to me again. This time take your legs wide and in a V shape. Knees are out, heels are inwards, and we're going to bend one knee and then the other knee. So we have more of external rotation here. If you can, go deeper. And also flex your foot. So you're getting a full stretch at the back of the leg and the inner thighs are stretching. So go from side to side, or you can stay here. Yeah. And then let's come up to standing. Place your left foot on top of the right this time. You can always hold something for balance. And now lean back and stretch your glute. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Go deeper as you breathe as you go through it. Good. And now shake it out. If you have time, do a little bit of a calf stretch. You can just sit down on the right heel, and then with your left knee, you're going to bring the knee forward. Like you want to bring the knee beyond that, the toes on your left side. So if you feel some kind of a burning sensation as you stay here at the front of the shin, that means you are doing well and it's effective for you. When you do this stretch, make sure your knee is over your midfoot. You're not letting the knee drop to the side or to the left. You're staying with it. Breathing in and breathing out. Now let's do the other side. Breathing in and breathing out. I'm trying to bring that knee beyond the toes. So I'm going into the end range of my dorsiflexion, stretching around the back of the Achilles tendon, and then coming back center. If you can stay in this position, maybe you need to lift the heels, that's okay, but try to go into the deep squat. If you can bring the heels down, even better. Chest up towards the sky, and then inhale, come back, and then do the other side, open, and come back. And that's it.